welcome to Ask Us, American Culture Advice for International Students, where you can ask Americans all the stuff they won't teach you in English class. I'm Kelly.
And I'm Marisa.
Today's dilemma involves something that Americans love to do but can cause international students some discomfort: disagreeing.
Dear Kelly and Marisa, today during a lecture my professor said that Wall Street's recklessness destroyed the economy in 2008. One of my classmates raised his hand and said, "I disagree. I believe the government is to blame." They argued for a bit, and I thought it was disrespectful for him to talk back to the professor. I've noticed that many of my classmates from the U.S. challenge authority figures. These statements of opinion sometimes start arguments in the classroom or even within friend groups. I feel uncomfortable stating an opposing view in front of others, but I want to participate. Do you have any tips on how I can respectfully disagree? Sincerely, Ms. Agreeable.
This is a good question.
No, I disagree. It's a great question.
Many international students have observed that Americans have a lot of opinions that they share freely because we're a nation of immigrants, so we have many different ways of thinking, ideas, and cultures.
Arguably, one of our core fundamental values is tolerance and respect for others. So in general, Americans are open to hearing different opinions, although we definitely do not always agree. And this is especially true in academia, where we're taught to question each other and challenge the status quo.
American professors are particularly interested in new thoughts and ideas because disagreeing demonstrates your ability to think critically. Arguing your point contributes to the conversation, which actually impresses your professor and your peers.
International students often tell us that when they're speaking passionately about a subject, they tend to worry less about grammar mistakes, and that type of uninhibited communication is what helps students become fluent. So arguing, in a respectful manner of course, actually can be a good thing.
But if disagreeing with others does not come naturally to you, you can adjust your tone with some phrases that can soften the language you're using while still getting your point across.
For example, you could say, "I see what you're saying, but have you considered X, Y, and Z?" Or you could say, "You have a point, but," and then make your argument.
You can even play the devil's advocate by literally saying the phrase, "I'm just playing the devil's advocate here," and then pose your question.
These tactics allow you to show respect for the other person's ideas while still presenting a contrasting point of view.
Ultimately, disagreeing can be effective and can lead to greater ideas and a better understanding, so it's important that we're aware of how we talk to each other. I mean, Marisa and I disagree with each other all the time, and I would argue that we are better teachers and better friends because of it.
Okay, well, not all the time.
Well, we're arguing right now.
Right now it's not all the time.
I guess we'll just have to agree to disagree.
Okay, well, that's it for today. Please email us or leave a comment if you disagree with anything we said.
And remember, ask us now.
Sound smart later.